everyone, and welcome, of course, to another Seaside status update. I am, of course, the Shadow Beast founder for Writers Cove Studios, and we are here to give you the latest and greatest of news when it comes to, of course, our main hub for the Seaside network of Writers Cove Studios. God, I had like a small little aneurysm. It's fine. I don't need to go to the hospital yet. So, you guys heard about the stuff we were doing in the spring seasonal. Now it's time for us to get into everyone's favorite time of the year of summer. I am, of course, joined by my partner in everything and all things of Crimson Whispers, aka Raven Angel Rain.
Hello, everybody.
And before you guys go and be like, where is Panda? Where is Wolf? Where is Hyena? We'll get to everything. But first, let's go into, of course, just the regular stuff involving some of our production lineup and other sort of stuff of that vein. For example, the channel you guys are watching this update on, this will now be our official sneak peek slash teaser slash trailer slash update videos like this, and even some of our one-shots and skits channel. We're going to change up the name, obviously, to be something different, but the hub that you guys are going to be watching this on is no longer going to be where we have our original productions anymore. Due to some stuff that YouTube kind of screwed up on,
along with many other reasons, YouTube has kind of fallen to the wayside.
We have constructed a brand new channel, which is just going to be the official Writers Cove Studios channel, which means that starting from mid-June and July, all the way up until mid-August, we will be re-releasing some of our older productions with brand new quality, some brand new sound effects linked up with the old sound effects and soundboards and whatnot, to bring forth some brand new energy you never thought possible. And no, we're not adding commercials to our older productions because, screw you on that front. So expect some brand new remasters of volumes, not any remasters, of course, for Before the Fallen, and even getting it up into the current up-to-date stuff we have for Lost Tides, so that we can finally release episodes 4, 5, and 6 this August, as well as potentially releasing the first 2 episodes of Mosaic Inc., which has been in pre-production for so long, but we need to update the cast for something we're going to go into right now. So, for all of our ongoing productions for the brand new channel, we are going to be launching our first giant casting call on Casting Call Club, which will also be our final one, which will hopefully be released mid-June. I'm saying it as our biggest because we have a huge assortment of characters we need to get sorted into being released, talked about, and then unveiled for more things. But in order to do this, we need the cast to kind of build up on that forefront. But as you guys have already noticed, we are double booking, sometimes triple booking the actors and actresses that we already have on lock. They're in this production, that production, to where we're starting to have them lose steam, and I can't have our team on that whole binge. We need them to feel as energized as they did the first moment they walked through the door. But at the same time, I'm also one of those people that wants to take the underappreciated and undervalued sort of stars that are trying to get their mark and build them up to be the greatest of the greats. Because I love turning undiscovered gems into stars overnight. I love doing it because there are so many people that have talent that get overlooked because they're not in the in crowd, and I want to be the one that helps you guys get your footing and get your wings ready to spread and fly into the open air called the voice acting world. But still, once that casting call is done, we are going to be finishing ever using Casting Call Club, although a great service for many people that are doing Minecraft roleplays, Sims Machinimas, and so forth and so on. We want to branch out to use other avenues and have our own casting directors to spread out a giant search using any venues that come forth to any fruition. Because the next couple of stuff we will be doing will be also going into some stuff we can't announce this seasonal update, but we can do either in the fall or in the winter time, because we are doing some stuff that's going to be in the hugest demand possible for potential stuff like everyone's favorite hit sensation that hit 2.3 million views currently of Mystery Incorporated, or it could be like everyone's favorite darling for some reason, Has Been Hotel, that's getting its own deal on a streaming platform, We're doing this to elevate the process that we need bigger and better stars, whether they're undiscovered and unnoticed or they're pre-established and they have the chops for it. We are making a lot of grander moves, but note how we're saying that we're not releasing a lot of big stuff for at least 2 months this season for the summer. That is because Writers Cove Studios will be entering a slowdown period. We're not closing our doors, we're slowing down stuff so we can reevaluate a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that have kind of been an anchor point about a lot of things for certain departments that we're trying to get sorted out and fixed. We're trying to get some stuff that need to be fixed up and reevaluated before release, and so forth and so on, to where we need this downtime for at least 2 months to get our affairs in order. I feel like that as a business person needs to be evaluated a lot grander, and that's why we've reached this point in time in general. As such, if you guys were waiting for, of course, the bigger releases or some news on our long-awaited series of Crescendo and other sort of stuff, as well as the upcoming news for Notorious, that's why stuff is kind of just going to a trickle effect rather than a giant ball of releases. Because we want to do stuff that's smarter, not harder. And now with that giant spiel out of the way, I could go into the final bits, but you're probably wondering why my partner is here, and I will let her have the platform to speak her own piece.
Well, hello everybody. As you've been introduced to me previously, I am CrimsonWhispersVA, aka Raven Angel Rain, and the upcoming news coming from me that is connected to Writers Cove Studios is that I am going to be taking over as management and in all ways for Dust End Pictures, which is the not safe for work section of this company. Now, when I take over this, I do have many plans that I plan to go ahead with. And I'm taking over in July. So on July 1st is when I will be getting everything out, the trailer, everything, and so on. There will be a Twitter link down below for this, as well as the YouTube page that will have there'll be updates going on there, information that you would need for future releases, and also like little snip trailers of episodes or series or whatever we're going to be doing on there. So, and when I say not safe for work, some people get confused by this title, and it's basically going to range from sensual audios to sexual and so on and so on. So all because it's not safe for work does not mean it just has to all be about sex. It's going to be anywhere from the minor sexual endeavors to the highly. So, and range in a lot of different kind of role plays, from comforting to so adventurous, and even there'll be some fantasy in there as well, with some things coming along. I've been writing a lot of things myself to put on to the platform, and also actors will be coming in that I will be announcing down the line to go into these role plays. And I'm hoping that with all the links down below that you subscribe, like, so when stuff comes out. And also it'd be great to hear feedback in July when content is coming out. That way we know what to give to you and what you want to see, because your feedback is just as important to the growth of what I want to do with Dust End Pictures as it is what I want to do with Dust End Pictures. So don't just think of it as you're coming in to watch something. You are the viewer, you are the person who has the right to actually come out and say, hey, can I see this or can I see that? So we can actually have it up for an opinion as something to do. So yes, keep your eyes out for that. Trailers are coming. And if you want to hear more about Dust End Pictures and me taking over, then you can head to my channel, which is CrimsonWhispersVA, where I will be doing updates in the next month on me taking over, and then where I plan to go with that as well. So I'll be doing a video just dedicated to me taking on Dust End Pictures and future plans. So thank you for the space, and thank you for the room for me to say this. So That's all I wanted to say. And I hope to see you all there.
I feel like I'm off brand because we have never been this professional for an update unless it was just me doing it alone. And I'm like, is this what it feels like to grow up? All right. So, the final stuff I would like to talk to you guys about for the seasonal stuff for the summer. We have a lot of stuff we can unveil for you all in the forefront. Like, we have a couple of, I wouldn't say one shots, but like some pilots we're trying to develop more and more for the summertime. Like, there's this big show I kept talking to you guys about called Rivers. It's a 4 episode miniseries. It's very experimental. And the first episode is dedicated to someone extremely special. Hello, my love. So
Baby.
it's been a huge project that's kind of been in the forefront while we're also constructing the movie of Notorious, movie 1, Embers of Zasami, as well as some other stuff we got in the works that will be probably some big feature length films that we'd probably try to push to get onto Crypt TV and other independent film sites when that stuff is ready. And that's not me giving away some spoilers. Like I said, too much. It's just some small little nibbles and snippets you guys already saw prior. As well as a couple other things that really is a huge focus for myself and the team. We don't stop creating. We just keep building more and more. But the whole crux of this is we're entering a slowdown period, and it's not a bad thing. We're still going to be releasing a bunch of stuff, remastering the stuff that we want to make build up a lot grander and a lot better. Maybe pull at your heartstrings a little bit more the second time around than the first. And try to give you guys a much grander experience for Writers Cove Studios, as this is also going to be the season that we're going to be, and this is the final update for you guys to really get your ears perked up about this. We're going to be launching our own independent network that doesn't have to be your sign on to it, but it's a community sort of network that we're labeling the Seaside Network. Everything that has been tied up into it, where the whole entire nom de guerre for it is the tides rolling in for a better tomorrow, the waves pulling in the pains of yesterday. Each production team that we've talked to in the prior natures of it all, Nath Pro Studios, Fat Boy Panda Productions, Phantasmic Bards, a lot of different incredible individuals. We don't have them sign on to work with us directly and whatnot. We're just trying to be our own independent network where we are a support unit. We are a support group. We pull in a lot so we can help others no matter what the status or the station is, because we all deserve to grow together in a nature that feels a lot more wholesome and inviting rather than just being like, we need you to sign this paper, you belong to us, we have this whole connection sort of thing, where we don't have to do that. We can just help one another without having to be like, we get a share of your profits. We just help one another. We can collaborate, we can do whatever, we can release whatever, beat 50-50, and be perfectly fine. We can write up contracts later. But as a network, we're chosen to be together as a unit because we can grow together better by working as if we're not competition, but as just friendly rivals, where we can dap up and make jokes about the other. Whether or not this is a great step for many people is debatable, because we also live in a market where many people want to make competition out of nothing instead of just try to build up one another, and it makes me sad. It makes me very sad. Anyway, I could go on to some more stuff that I could share with y'all, but I really feel like being sassy today and not tell you. So, I'm just gonna keep it there very mysterious and hush-hush about what we could or couldn't say, because I ain't telling you. So, I have been the Shadow Beast founder, and I have been joined with...
Crimson Whispers, aka Raven Angel Rain.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this Seaside status that we have provided for you all. And we cannot wait to see you guys in the fall, where maybe when I can sit down with Panda and Wolf and Hyena, we can talk to you guys about the big changes coming up the fall season. Because if you guys think we're being soft right now, you have no idea the heavy-hitting stuff we have planned for y'all in the fall. Oh boy.